As we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. This defense for the Dolphins, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game. Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
And there was absolutely 0 pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. This defense for the Dolphins, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. 7,
Raiders, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And some space here.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Tannehill now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Space to run past the 20, and he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Escape and a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephen Weatherly able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now it's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Charlie Warner, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders are back within a score. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here's a diving catch right side. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Tannehill. Being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. To throw is Tannehill. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. They go with Jacobs. Able to fight through one tackle. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And this one is right through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll have a decent amount of time, 55 seconds to work with to try to at least get down into field goal range. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 20.
Goff now looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Smith catches left side, and they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Goff. It's caught by Mike Evans. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10.
On first down, Goff. Looking deep for Adams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First down, Dolphins.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Looking for the end zone. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 27 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. The quarterback will keep it himself. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Raiders pick it up. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
19.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he fires one incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff flush to his right.
And they'll go back to Smith. This time it's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now you want. Maverick. Hey, shell. We go.
Goff now to throw.
Goes right back to Smith again.
Room here to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Pittman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to a field goal.
19. Raiders 16.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams.
Tannehill's pass complete to Mike Williams. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. A first down and more for Jacobs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, boy, I tell you, he is a complete package. The power that he has to run through you, and then he's also got the speed to run away from you, as we saw there.
And that's his second touchdown run of this game, and this one, and a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
This is caught by Evans. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
On first down, it's gone.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's now a half dozen interceptions for him over the last two games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games, or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Goff's throw into the hands of Pittman here.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would...
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.